say, man, hey man, it's your boy Doolin Harlem. We are back with another NBA 2K24 next gen build video. Today I have a special 6'10" big body Benz build for you guys. When I say this build can score everywhere on the court, I do mean everywhere, man. We got great finishing on this build. You get contact dunks, you get the big man contact dunks, you get post scoring on this build. Really high three-point shooting, high mid-range shooting. You do have great passing on this build to, pass the ball to your teammates on time, on target. And we do have the defense, the shot blocking, the rebounding, what we need in order to be a small forward / power forward. So make sure you watch the video to the end so I can show you how I created this masterpiece. Choose the hand of your choice and the jersey number of your choice. Let's get it, man. But before I go any further, you already know what time it is. If you don't know, now you know. It's like button time, and I need you guys to go down there and hit that like button. Get this video to 100 likes. And if you haven't already, hit the link in the description to join the Discord. So we have a small forward build right here. You can go power forward with this build if you want to. The reason I went small forward instead of power forward is because they may put you at center if you're at the power forward, but I don't want this build to be at center. I want it to be at the small forward or power forward, either or. Okay, 236 on the weight, 6'10" on the wingspan. Let's get into it. So we're gonna start with the finishing now. I want this build to have some contact dunk, so I took the driving dunk to an 87. And I took the layup to a 70, along with the standing dunk. We took that to an 83, okay? And we took the post control up a little bit to a 75. So this is what we have up here, and we're gonna come down to the strength and acceleration. The strength and the vertical, and we're gonna get that up a little bit. We want to make sure we have good enough strength, and we want to have good vertical for certain badges. So we're gonna take that up too. Now let's come back up. Let's talk about this finishing. So with the 75 post control, we do get drop stepper, we do get post spin technician. Those two badges right there are really, really good this year. If you are a person that like to play in the post and you like to do post spins and drop steps, this build is for you. We have the 83 standard dunk, so we can get rise up on silver along with fast twitch on silver, and we get the pro big man contact dunk. So that's really, really good to help you out at the rim. With the 87 driving dunk, that's for my people that want the pro contact dunks. We do have that on this build, and we get posterized on silver along with slithery on silver. That's pretty good. And the 70 layup, I know it's kind of low to some people, and you may want to take it up. If you want to take it up higher than that, go ahead and take it up. And the close shot is going to go up to a 54 on its own, but we're not necessarily worried about having that super high. As long as you can finish at the rim, man, that standing dunk will really help you out, okay? But let's go ahead and get it to the green bean, make it a girl scream badge. This build does have an 86 three-point shot, right? I want this build to be a really, really good shooter. And as it sits, you could kind of leave it right here if you want to, but I know folks want gold, midi magician or whatnot, so I took the mid-range shot up to an 84. So with the 86 three-point shot and the 84 mid-range shot, you can make shots anywhere on the court. So you're not limited to one spot. You're not limited to the corner. You're not limited to the wing, the top of the kit. It does not matter where you shoot from with this build because you have everything that you need. As you can see, we do get limitless range on this build. If you want it on silver, you already know what you got to do. So catcher shooters on gold, really, really good badge this year, along with corner specialists, Claymore, things like that. You know, if you want to spot up with this build, you don't have to be a spot up shooter with this build because you could dribble and get your own shot. So anytime you want to get to your spot in the mid-range or the three, you could do it with this build. And like I said, the 84 mid-range shot is so you guys can have gold midi magician, which is a really, really good badge this year. You got post fade phenom on gold, so that's good as well. And everything else is pretty much icing on the cake, man. You could do any kind of scoring with this build, okay? But let's go ahead and get it to the sauce. But before we do, I need you guys to do me a huge favor, right? Go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, and let the video play to the end, because that will push the video to the recommended page so everybody mama can see this video. And I need everybody mama to see the video, so do that for your boy. And I forgot we got that 66 free throw. If you think that's too low, take it up. So with this build, of course, we got that 87 passing. That will help us out when it comes to break starter, needle threader, relay pass, a touch pass. You get all those badges on this build. So any type of pass on the court you will be able to make. So look at this build as if it's a point forward. You know, it really is, because you know, you got that great passing on this build, but you don't have the ball handling speed with ball like a point forward, but you have the passing like a point forward, and you can be a point guard for your team. You know, if y'all need somebody to bring the ball up the court, this build can bring the ball up the court with no problem. You may, get plucked every now and then, but for the most part, you still can bring the ball up the court, and you can be a great passer for your team. For the ball handle, we're going to take that up to a 76, and we're going to take the speed with ball to a 67. So let's max both of those out. And as you can see, we do get physical handles on goal. That's really, really good for this build. And we're going to take the speed and acceleration up. And as you can see, we do get triple strike on silver. We get blow by on bronze. We get Hall of Fame big drive on this build. We also get unpluckable on bronze. We get killer combos on bronze. So that's pretty good. And we will get handle for days on this build as well when we take the stamina up. So I think that's pretty good, man. To have certain badges on this build, being at 6'10". And 6'10" is not a bad height at all. I have a 6'10" build myself. The only thing I don't like about it is that you can't get clamps. If I can do anything to change it, that's what I would have done. I would have went down to 6'9" on my build and gave it the same stats, or try to get close to it. But 6'10", you can't get clamps, and that's the only bad thing I don't like about 6'10". But other than that, the build is real versatile, man. Can guard any position, with the exception of that clamps, because if you get on the perimeter with no clamps, it's going to be rough on you if you got somebody in front of you that can dribble. So that's the only drawback from this build. But let's go ahead and get into the defense. Now, when you think of a 6'10" build, you think of a build that can play in the paint a little bit. You at the small forward position, but you can play small forward, and you can even get at center if you know what you're doing, with this build. So I would say this build is really versatile, right? So for the interior defense, we're going to get that up to a 72. The reason being is because we have that 87 on the block, and that's pretty good. With the 87 block and the 72 interior defense, we do get anchor on silver. We get chase down artists on gold, and that's really good in my opinion to have those two badges on this build. You will be able to block some shots, no doubt about it. Now, if you want post lockdown on bronze, go ahead and take your interior defense to a 74. But I think a 72 interior defense is good on any build. Okay, if you're a center, if you're a power forward, it does not matter. 72 interior defense is good. Now, like I was saying, we don't get clamps on this build, but you can get badges like challenger, ankle braces, all ball pets, pick dodger. But you have to take perimeter defense up. But I didn't touch anything on the perimeter defense or the steal. So if you guys want that, go ahead and take it up on your build. For the offensive rebound, we're going to do an 85 on that, so we can get rebound chaser, and we have gold box. So that's pretty good in my opinion to have those two badges on this build, so you can get some rebounds and be able to help your teammates out with the kickouts, because you do have gold break start on this build. As for the strength, we got a 73 strength, 65 acceleration. We have an 84. What I say? As for the strength, as for the speed, we got a 73, 65 acceleration, 84 strength on the build, 80 on the vertical, and the rest is on stamina. Now let's get into these shades up. Are you ready? Because guess what? I do not clickbait. Here we go. Now, we do have shades of Kiki Vanderway, okay, Michael Porter Jr., and we also have Franz Wagner. That's a pretty good comparison right there, man. We have the diamond 3-level threat. That's the build. I'm out of here, man. Charge!